What are the differences between echo consciousness and residual energy? Remember that in the different multidimensional forms in the quantum field of how spirit manifests and how spirit communicates, there are different variations of how that can happen. Our goal is to speak to the highest level of communication vibrationally with spirit intelligence and spirit energy. But sometimes those vibrations switch. Sometimes they change. It has to go through your levels of templating. And in your levels of templating, you might have unprocessed stuff. And sometimes spirit will show up as unprocessed stuff. Sometimes, even as an evidential medium, you might see spirit come through that still feels a little bit heavy, that still feels a little bit sad. Well, that information is to give you evidence of who you're communicating to, so that way you can give that information to the living to say, here's what this person felt like. Here's the kind of emotions. Is that the actual spirit? It's an aspect of that spirit, but it is not the truest, most vibrant form of that. So echo consciousness is an echo of that conscious memory or conscious memories. Residual energy is just a lower vibration of that spirit awareness, meaning that when it gets to residual, that energy has a tendency to run itself on a frequency loop. It tends to run itself just kind of over and over again, back and forth without a lot of intelligence behind that, meaning that you might see a shadow of an old spirit walk through, but they don't recognize you, and it happens frequently in that space. Well, that's a residual apparition. That's a residual form. And again, residual energy is not always meaning that they are dead. For someone like me, and I know that there's other individuals who see similar to me, that energy comes through with the living as well. If your brain is like going, woo, follow, let's talk about this some more.